in, Bojo Kanawea, Mr. McLeod Mondaya. So let's begin our lesson for today. Introduction to tenses, relating to time. What is tense? Tense is a way to express time when we speak. In Nishnaabemwin, we have a variety of tenses: past, present, indefinite future, definite future, and modal. For this lesson, we will only be focusing on past, present, and indefinite future tenses. Also, for the purposes of better explaining tense, we will be using weather words for this lesson because they are also VII words and follow the same grammatical rules as previous VII words. So that just means that all the suffixes that we learnt in previous classes can be applied to weather words in Ojibwe. If you're unfamiliar with the weather words, I recommend you consult our dictionary on OneDrive or the Quizlet Onde Ejweba Kojing. How does Nishnaabemwin use tense? For our lessons, we have been strictly using suffixes to add meaning to our words. Nishnaabemwin uses prefixes attached to verbs to express time. Suffix is something you add to the end of a word to add nuance to the original word. A prefix is something you add to the front of a word to add nuance to the original word. Nishnaabemwin tense. To express that a verb is taking place in the past, we attach the prefix gi, G-I-I, to the front of the verb. Present tense requires no prefix because all of our verbs are already in present tense. To express that a verb might take place in the future, hence why it's called indefinite, we attach the prefix we, W-I-I, to the front of the verb. How do we know when and what tense to use? Also, for the purposes of this lesson, I would like to introduce some new words to our vocabulary. These words will help you understand when to use any of our tenses. When we translate these words, think to yourself, when did this take place? For example, G-na-ga, means yesterday. Which tense would you relate to G-na-ga or yesterday? Past tense, because yesterday was in the past. It already happened. Let's try another. Wa-bung means tomorrow. Which tense would you relate tomorrow or wa-bung to? Future tense, because tomorrow is in the future. It has not happened yet. The weather words we'll be using in this presentation are VII words that end in vowel sounds like obwa, meaning it is mild. VII word that ends in a D or T sound, ngwankwat, that means it is cloudy. And a VII word that ends in an N sound, no din, it is windy. Let's put some VII words or weather words in the past. So our first example here is G-na-ga gi-abwa, G-na-ga gi-abwa. That means yesterday it was mild. So from here, we can see the color coding. So Jinaga, yesterday. Gi makes it past tense. So instead of yesterday, it is mild. Gi puts it in the past, which changes the English to yesterday, it was mild. And the blue is just related to the verb, it being mild. Jinaga gin guan kwet. Jinaga gin guan kwet. That means yesterday it was cloudy. So again, we can see it follows the same color coding pattern here. Jinaga, the yellow being yesterday. Guan kwet being it is cloudy, which is blue. But since we're talking about it being in the past, gi makes it was. So yesterday it was cloudy, as opposed to yesterday it is cloudy. And our last verb, jinaga ginodin. Jinaga ginodin. That means yesterday it was windy. So same thing here. Jinaga meaning yesterday. Gi turning it from present tense to past. And nodin just being in the blue there. So we're not changing the end of our words. We are just adding the prefix gi to the front of our verbs. And we're including an extra word, jinaga, for yesterday. So let's put some more VII words, but this time we're going to do it in the present. So we're going to use the word nongum. So this first example, nongum abwa. That means today it is mild. So notice we don't have any tense markers here. We just have the two words, nongum, today, abwa, it is mild. Nongum nguan kwet. Nongum nguan kwet. Today it is cloudy. Again, same thing. We're just listing out two words for our sentence. So nongum means today. Nguan kwet means it is cloudy. Nongum nodin. That means today it is windy. So again, nongum means today. Nodin, it is windy. So present tense, we don't have any tense markers here. So when you use words like nongum, today, you don't need any tense marker. But if you use a word like jinaga, don't forget to add gi to the front of your VII words or your verbs. So let's put some VII words in the future. Wabang wiabwa. Wabang wiabwa. Tomorrow it will be mild. So we can see here wabang in yellow and tomorrow in yellow. We changes it from it is mild to it will be mild. So without the we in front of the verb, wabang abwa means tomorrow it is currently mild, which doesn't make sense. Moving on, we have wabang ween guan kwed. Wabang ween guan kwed. This means tomorrow it will be cloudy. So again, we're just adding wabang and we in front of our verb. Wabang ween guan kwet. So wabang is yellow. We will be. And guan kwet means it is cloudy. Wabang we din. That means tomorrow it will be windy. So again, we can see wabang means tomorrow. We means will be. And then nodin means it is windy. So again, we're not adding anything to the end of our verbs. We're just adding stuff to the front, and it all functions the exact same way for every verb. We can also use our question particles na or na to form questions. When translated, na means a, as in the Canadian a. Let's ask some VII questions about the past. So we got na in this first one. So Jinago na giabo. Yesterday it was mild, eh? So that's where that Canadian a comes in. So again, we can just see how it affects our translation here. Jinago nagin goan kwet. Jinago nagin goan kwet means, was it cloudy yesterday? Our last example had na in it. This one just has na, which just makes it a general question. So we can see here, jinaga means yesterday. Na is just like a question mark here. Gi makes it was, and guanquat, it is cloudy. But as you can see with our English, the word order has changed to formula to make a question. So moving on to our last verb. Jinago naginodin. That means yesterday it was windy, eh? So from here again, we can see jinago doesn't change in meaning. Na is our Canadian a, and then ginodin is it was windy. And so that's all color coded there to show you the difference. So let's ask some VII questions in the present. Nongum na abwa. Nongum na abwa. Is it mild today? So again, nongum today na question mark abwa. Is it it is mild? But notice how our English, the word order has changed to make it a question. Nongum non guan quat. Non gum non guan quat. It is cloudy today, eh? Non gum meaning today. Na again our Canadian a. Guan quat. It is cloudy. Nongum na nodin. Nongum na nodin means, is it windy today? So again, nongum today, na question mark, nodin, it is windy. But altogether forms a question. So just like na, the word na always goes in second position as well, okay? So let's ask some VII questions about the future. Wabang na. Wabang na wiabwa. Tomorrow it will be mild, eh? So we can see how that affects our translation. Wabang still tomorrow. Na, a, we, will be, and then abwa, it is mild. Wabang nawin guan kwat. Wabang nawin guan kwat. Wabang na ween guan kwat. Will it be cloudy tomorrow? So again, wabang tomorrow na question mark. We will be guan kwat. It is cloudy. Wabang na we know din. Wabang na we know din. Tomorrow it'll be windy, eh? Wabang meaning tomorrow. Na meaning a. We meaning will be. Know din, it is windy. Don't forget, we can also respond in the negative. Let's practice that. So this is why I used particular weather words to relate back to our VII lessons about the negative. So au bois, that ends in a vowel sound. That'll function like our words like pikshka and jebopte. So again, we start negative and then we end negative. So gon gina go gi au bois snon. So our verb au bois ends in a vowel sound, so its negative suffix is snown. Gon ginago gi au bois snown means it was not mild yesterday. So again, gone, not, ginago, yesterday, gi, was, au bois, it is mild. So moving on to our VII word that ends in a D or T sound, nguan kwet. So gon ginago gin guan kwesnon. It was not cloudy yesterday. So gone and snown meaning the not. Ginago meaning yesterday. Gi meaning was. Nguan kwet meaning it is cloudy. Gon ginago gi nodin's known. So remember, nodin ends in an N sound, which is why we changed to this suffix znon with a Z. Alright, gon ginago gi nodin znon. That means it was not windy yesterday. So again, gon and snown meaning not, ginaga meaning yesterday, gi meaning was, and nodin meaning it is windy. So let's put some negative VI words in the past, or in the present. Gon nongum aboas non. Gon non gum aboas non means it is not mild today. So here we don't need to worry about a tense marker in front of our verb. So gone mean not, or gone and snown meaning not, nongum meaning today, and abois it is mild. Gone nongum and guan quest known. That means it is not cloudy today. So gone and snown meaning not, nongum meaning today, and guan quet meaning it is cloudy. Gone nongum nodins known. Gone known gum nodins known. That means it is not windy today. So again, we can see here gone and known referring to not, being in the negative. Known gum today. Nodin it is windy. So let's put some negative VII words in the future. Gan wabang wiawa snown. Tomorrow it will not be mild. So here we can see how that breaks down. Gone and snown referring to not. Wabang referring to tomorrow. We referring to will be. And abwa referring to it is mild. Gone wabang win guan kwa snown. Gone wabang win guan kwa snown. Tomorrow it will not be cloudy. So again, gone and snown referring to not. Wabang referring to tomorrow. We referring to will be. Nguan kwa referring to it is cloudy. Gone wabang we know it is known. That means tomorrow it will not be windy. Again, gone and known. So we're starting negative, ending negative means not. Wabang means tomorrow. We means will be. And Nodin means it is windy. So review. Nishnaabemwin tenses generally take the form of prefixes being added to the front of a verb. Tenses can be incorporated into negative sentences as long as the tense marker is attached to the front of the verb. Tenses can also be simultaneously used with question particles na or na as long as the tense marker is attached to the front of the verb and na or na is in second position, second word in your phrase. All three of these grammatical aspects can be used together if you apply them properly. For example, negative sentences start negative and end negative. So that means using the proper negative suffix. Question particles go in second position. And tense markers are attached to the front of the verb. All right. So that's the end of our PowerPoint. Moving on to the worksheet. So here we have a bunch of our weather words here. You'll recognize hopefully 3 of them from the presentation. So match the following Ojibwe words to the English translations. So I understand that not everyone knows these words, but I have programmed them into the dictionary. This one might be the trickiest one to find, Zesegwan. So I'm just going to command and copy. And I just added this into the dictionary before this. So if you don't find it, let's do it right now. So Zesegwan means it is freezing rain. So right there. So we'll put in C right here. And we can just cross that out for now. Moving on. So what are tense markers that go with the following words? So we have the word jinanga. So if you don't know what that means, we can always look that up in the dictionary. Command copy. Command paste. Jinanga means yesterday. So did yesterday take place in the past, present, or future? For me, I understand that it's taking place in the past. So let's say gi is our past tense. So we'll go like that. Now you can fill out the rest for nongum and wabang. All right. So fill in the English and then provide the corresponding tense markers. So a tense marker is this right here, the prefix that you add to the front of a verb for the tense. So again, these are some new words here for you to learn. These should all be in the dictionary as well. But again, if you don't know them, I'll show you how to do them. So weeba, gonna command and copy, paste that into our dictionary. Weeba can either mean soon or early. So depending on which one you want to use. So we got soon. Now, here's the trick to understanding weeba. If you're talking weeba as something as like in and translating it as soon, that means it's going to happen in the future. All right? So if weeba is earlier, it's in the past. But if you're talking about something in the future, weeba means soon because it hasn't happened yet. So we're going to put in the future tense marker because it hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen soon, like that. All right? And so our other weeba here is for the other meaning. So early or earlier. And so if it happened earlier, it already happened. So that means it's in the past. All right? So put in our past tense marker gi. All right? So translate each of these words, write in their translations in the space provided here, and then write in whatever tense marker goes along with these words here. All right. What is our negative initial word, and what is our two negative suffixes? So for this one here, what's the word we always start out with for our negative sentences? It has a variety of iterations or versions, but there's always one word that we start off our negative sentences with. And then how do we end our negative sentences? What is the suffix that we add to our VII words? Hint. All right. When do you use the following negative suffixes? So what type of VII words use the negative suffix snown, and what use the negative prefix znone? So I'm going to put in here VII words that end in N sounds. All right. So put the following parts of speech in the correct order to form complete sentences or questions. Edit the verbs as necessary and include question marks wherever necessary. So let's see here. Let's do a good one here. I want to do two for you guys right now. So let's do this one here. So we have Galwin and we got snow, so we're doing a negative sentence. So we're going to start negative with Galwin. All right. Now we got a na in here. That's our question marker. So that goes second. Na. And then so what follows next is either your verb or this word here. So just go with this word here. Ba, ma, p. It doesn't really matter. All right. But since we're talking about ba, ma, p, this is something that'll happen in the future, all right? So we have our future tense marker here. So that goes before our verb. So we're going to go we, then our verb here, zeseguan. Zeseguan. And then we need our negative suffix because we start negative, we got to end negative. And then all that's left here is znon. So that's our negative suffix. Znon, or znon. All right, so that's how you do that. Gawin na bomon piwi zeseguan znon. All right, so this next one here I want to do because, oh wait, that's a question, sorry. Yeah, because we got that na in there. All right, so this next one here, I want to do this one for you guys because we got a VII word that ends in a D or T sound. So I can understand why this would be a little bit confusing, but let's go through it here. All right. So we got a word jinaga, that means yesterday. Let's start off with that word. Jinaga. So remember, jinaga is yesterday. That means it's in the past. Oh, wait, sorry. We got ka in here and snown. So we got to start negative and end negative. Almost forgetting my own word, own rules here. Ka jinaga. All right. So jinaga, that's in the past because it's yesterday. So we need our past tense marker, gi. Then we have mjakwad. That's our verb. Mjakwad. All right. But when we're conjugating in the negative with our VII words that end in D or T sounds like this one, we have to get rid of that and replace it with the negative suffix snown. All right. So that's how you do that. Ka jinaga gim jaquasnon. All right. So make sure to follow that those rules for the ones that end in D or T sounds. Let's see here. So we got Nguanquet. So make sure to take note of that one. Got to get rid of that D sound right there. Here's our first one with a T sound. So got to get rid of that sound as well. I think that might be it for this section here. All right. So Akhenaten wasne Nishnaabemwin. Translate these into how you would say them when speaking Ojibwe. So we got some statements here and questions. So we got it's going to rain soon, eh? So talking about soon. So we know from earlier soon is weeba plus future tense. We got that Canadian A in there, so we're going to use our na because it's second position. Then our future tense. So the word for rain in Ojibwe is gameawan. So that's how you translate it's going to rain soon, eh? Weeba na we Weeba na we gameawan. Weeba na we gameawan. All right. So make sure to go through all these. And if you don't know these words, make sure to use your dictionary or to utilize this section so we know that, so you know which one's which. You can also use highlight some of these words and look them in the dictionary. Let's see if this one will come up here. Nice day. There we go. Nice day. Nagishkat. Let's go with thunder storm. All right, so thundering. So that's nimkika. So this one here, I would use the verb nimkika. Thundering. See here, storming. Nothing. Let's do storm. This one here, stormy. So that's the one here. All right. So let's move on to the last section. Akanotan wasne ejagna shimian. Translate these into how you'd say them when speaking Ojibwe. So ganwi ba we ze se guan znon. So we gone and znon in there. That's negative. We ba and we, talking about soon. And ze se guan, freezing rain. So that's saying, let's see here. It is not going to be freezing rain soon. It's a little bit wordy, but if you can find a better order, word order or way to say it, all the power to you to put it in better than me. Better than I. Sorry. All right, so it's not going to be freezing rain soon. So again, you can look all these words up too. So waswabang, what does that word mean? Guan kwed, what does that mean? And then we know is future tense. All right. Nah. All right. All right. Miigwech and good luck.